A new bin sucks. Alright, guys, welcome back to another Critters Horror Movie Memorabilia Collection update. And I've gotten just a couple of things in the past, actually, in the past like 4 or 5 months. I haven't really been able to buy very much since the last update. However, I do have a few things to show off, and I will go ahead and get started on it. It's going to be a really short video, guys, but the first thing I got here is just before Critters A New Binge came out. I've only found one thing online that is any type of promotional use, and it was like fan made. This is not an official licensed shirt of any sort, but I did go ahead and pick it up, and it is a new binge, like the poster art, and I picked up a T-shirt that has that artwork on it. I actually really like the artwork. I think it's pretty cool, and it's gonna go in my collection. And I'll always buy anything, even though you guys know that I don't like a new binge very well. Listen to our podcast about it or when we review it, and you can tell that nobody on the podcast liked it. But anyways, I will always collect promotional items for it. Anything related to the show, I will always collect and buy. If they ever come out with a Blu-ray and DVD, I'll buy that. Hopefully they'll get some promotional stuff for the new Critters Attack movie coming out. I'd love to have a shirt or something, one thing related to it besides just the movie. But the next thing I have here, guys, is somebody online. I don't know if it was just like some random person online or if it was somebody in the Critters Rehatched Facebook group, but they created this like cover art for like a fun little like fake if Critters 5 ever existed, which now it does, but technically they just made this whole like fake VHS cover art. And they were like, oh, if this was made back in the 80s, it was Critters 5, or back in the 90s, here's what the VHS tape would look like. And it's all completely 100% fake. But special thanks to my friend Chris Hampton. He actually, as a surprise, he got this for me. And I think he got one for Sean as well. But thank you, buddy. I really love getting stuff from you. It's always a pleasure to get any Critters-related item from you. I have no idea what you're ever going to send me. So this was a definite surprise. And here it is. So it's a would-be Critters 5 fan-made VHS cover. On the top, as you can tell, Critters 5, and then on the side, there we go. And then on the back, we got just images from different Critters things. I'm not sure exactly what the top picture is from, but we got the Critter, and then we got Dawn Opera. I think that's from the movie Android. It says, the Krites are beach-bound and Charlie McFadden is on their trail. Corrupt bounty hunters Grow and Tesk have released the Critters on an unsuspecting public under the guise of training exercise. Can Charlie and his friends stop the hungry horrors, or is there something more sinister going on in the Intergalactic Council? So that's it. It's just something really cool that somebody made up, and Chris was nice enough to pick that up for me and send it to me. And it's just a fake Critters 5 cover. Now, oh, by the way, in case you guys were wondering, no, it's not a Critters tape of any sort. It's Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore. It's just a filler, just to have it, so I can put it on my shelf. But there is one more thing that I got, guys, and you may have already seen the video. You can see a little bit of it in the background here. It's my Critters 2 theatrical standee. Now, this thing is massive. It is roughly 6 foot tall. I'm not sure the exact height, but it's about 6 foot tall. And a bunch of people from the message board from the Facebook group, I always want to call it a message board, but a bunch of people from the Facebook group came together they knew that I was having a kind of a rough time going on in my life, and they came together and they actually found this online, and they all put a bunch of money together and they purchased this for me. Thank you guys to everybody who put any type of money toward this theatrical standee. Special thanks to Sean Beard and to Chris Hampton. Without them, I definitely would not be able to have this in my collection. Very rare piece of Critters history here. They don't make these things anymore, obviously. They didn't make very many of them back in 1988. They were very hard to find. There's actually an alternate version as well, which I'm very jealous that Sean has one of these. But hopefully in the future I'll get that one as well. But I'll turn the camera around here in just a second. I'll show you guys. But it's very, very cool. I'm so happy with it. So we switch around here, and there we go. Guys, we have the Critters standee. as you can tell, how big that thing is it stands this entire height of that shelf. It's actually a little bit taller than that shelf there. And if you see, I'm 6'2", and I come roughly just short of it. So I mean, it's a little over 6'2". It's probably about 6'3", 6'4". It is really really cool, and my critters collection is coming along really well. I actually have a lot of stuff up on the wall here. I have my posters, a bunch of stuff that I don't know what I'm going to do because I have tons of stuff down here that I don't have framed. A bunch of posters up on the top of the shelf there that I don't have framed. Just everything there is just kind of stuffed in there. But guys, I'm going to get it put together. It's going to look really nice, and it'll be something special. It's going to take me a while to get some money and do all this stuff, but it's coming along really well. But thank you guys for watching my critters collection again, and I'll see you soon.